I gotta tell y'all about an experience I had with the dating apps, Facebook dating to be exact. Let's talk about it. So y'all know, baby, the dating pool got pee in it, trash, all kind of stuff. But I'm like, girl, if you single as a Pringle and you trying to mingle, you got to get out, which I be going out. And then you got to try to get a dating apps a chance. Okay, boom. So I decided to get a dating apps a chance. And baby, when I say my DMs on there was popping, they was popping. And I was getting men popping up. I was like, oh, he cute or whatever. And this one dude, his picture really stood out like he was husky. Because, you know, I like them husky, them little, I like when they, you know, buff or whatever. And he had on his black shirt and he was looking really, really cute. It was like he had on all black. The picture was giving pretty much, yeah, he was cute. So we kind of went back and forth DMing on the Facebook dating, because if you ain't been on Facebook dating, it's pure entertainment. If you want to be entertained, I highly recommend you get on Facebook dating, and it's free and you'll have the time of your life. I got so many stories about Facebook dating, but this one to be exact is pretty much no. So we was exchanging, you know, going back and forth on the dating app. And so I was like, he asked for my number. I said, cool, I gave it to him. We went off the Facebook dating. He was texting me, good morning, you know, good morning, beautiful, which women, we get tired of the good morning, beautiful, good morning, queen. But hey, I took it because, you know, phone was dry as the Sahara Desert, so why not? So we talking or whatever. And I think we also had talked on video too. So he was all like, yeah, so I'm about to get out. I said, get out from where? He was like, I'm in jail. And I said, you what? He was like, yeah, I'm in jail. I was like, oh, how are you calling me? He was like, man, I got a phone. And so I'm like, oh, okay. But then it started to click, like, he would always be like, I got to call you back real fast. But I didn't think none of it. And so when he told me that, I went back and looked at his profile picture on Facebook dating. It clearly was a jail cell. But I guess it was one of the walls in there. He was like in his bed and he was leaning up against the wall. So after I kind of looked at it, I was like, oh my God, this man was locked up. So he was like, yeah, I'm about to get out. And I was wondering, you know, can I come stay with you instead of, you know, once they told me if I find somewhere to stay, I ain't got to go to the halfway house. Or when I leave the halfway house, I could come stay with you. And I'm like, no the hell you like, no the hell you can't come stay with me. Like, he was dead serious. He was like, man, can you come pick me up? Cause you know, my peoples might not be able to come pick me up when I get out. So in addition, mind you, we only had a couple of FaceTime calls because he on Facebook, you know, you can do video calls on Facebook. So I ended up adding him as a friend on there, and we ended up doing like a little video calling on there. But baby, this man thought, for one, you thought I was gonna come pick you up from jail. For two, you didn't even tell me you was in jail at the beginning of this whole thing. Like, we was going back and forth for a nice little about 2 or 3 weeks. So you didn't tell me that. You threw in on me that you was getting ready to get out of jail, which I ain't knocking nobody that's, you know, locked up. But that's something you need to disclose to me. And then to top it all off, you asked, could you come live with me after you got out of jail? Like, I can't make this shit up. I can't make it up. I got so many stories about people that I talked to off Facebook dating, but this one put the icing on the cake. This man said, can I come stay with you? I can't remember his exact words. He either said, can I come stay with you after I finish at the halfway house? Or can I stay with you instead of the halfway house? Like, let me know if y'all had any type of foolishness like this off of Facebook dating, hell, Tinder, Bumble. I got stories for all of them. But this one by far just put the ice off the cake. Can I come stay with you when I get out of jail? Hell no. To the no, no, no. I have stories for days. And y'all will be laughing so hard. But yeah, this man asked could he come stay with me after he got out of jail. He didn't even disclose that he was locked up. And now since I think I go back and look at it, baby, he was leaned up against that wall in his profile picture.